Okay, folks, having a look at the RSOE, the Earth was unkind to the eastern part of the world for the second day in a row. We had some pretty bad flooding in South Africa, and just north of that, for the third time in about a month, we had a little mini tsunami. Giant waves, this time pounding the coast of Kenya. A little further east of that, as if Malaysia and Indonesia didn't have enough flooding to worry about, the second volcano in as many days erupted. Mount Loken yesterday, Mount Gamalama this morning, and in northern Australia, a train was actually derailed by fast-moving floodwaters, and they're worried about a hazmat situation there. The road to World War III is continuing, folks, and it looks like the global financial disaster is going to get roped into this as well, all revolving around oil. We fully expect this situation to explode into World War III at some point in the coming year. Having a look at the Soho Lasco C2, you can see that little sun-diving comet we showed you yesterday coming in on the bottom left part of your screen, and as you can see, she never made it to the sun, disintegrated on close approach. The GOES proton flux is just now returning to ambient levels, and while we never had a solar radiation storm, they were elevated and are just now coming back down, and that's just in time too. We're expected to have geomagnetic storms over the next day, maybe 2 days, due to a few coronal mass ejections expected to strike, along with the coronal hole stream, a strong solar wind stream coming out of that dark coronal hole down there at the bottom part of the sun. Now, what you don't want to see during geomagnetic storms are strong solar flares, and we just happen to have two solar active regions that are capable of putting out strong ones, both labeled beta gamma. Now we're going to have a look at this one that is just turning towards the Earth right now, 11386. Now it is fairly magnetically complex, it is beta gamma. You can see we have multiple sunspots, different colors, that means different polarities. We also have some pretty fairly menacing looking spots turning around the corner right now. So let's hope for no major flares during this geomagnetic activity we're going to be having in the next 2 days. Last but not least, folks, the sunspot number is up to 126. Gaining activity, we can fully expect the December number to be right around 100, maybe a little higher. That's the news, folks. Be safe.